What's going on, people on the internet? Welcome back to the channel. Today, I got myself a new backpack. So without further ado, let's get packing. All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I got myself a new backpack here, and this here is the YETI 28-liter Panga waterproof backpack. Guys, I've honestly wanted a waterproof backpack for quite a long time. I own a lot of backpacks, and if you're one of my close friends, you know how much gear I have in my arsenal. It's just the amount of backpacks for every type of occasion. But one thing for sure, if you go through my arsenal, there's one thing that's not actually there, and that's a waterproof backpack like this that's completely submergible, that'll completely just help me out in the waters and just give me stress-free and be able to get those sweet, sweet bangers without any stress. Without further ado, let's get started with this video. Let's get packing this thing and really make this the Roy style. All right, guys. So before we actually get packing this backpack and just give it all the goodies inside and just keep my whole arsenal of things completely safe, the first things first, I'm gonna make this in the Roy style way. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so just to add that Royce pizzazz, that Royce spice to this backpack, what I got here is some bungee cord. It's about 1/4 inch thick with some stoppers at the end. And quite honestly, this bag looks so much more nicer than before. It was just way too simple for me. So adding some bungee cord just to have some functionality as well. Maybe you want some jackets in there. Maybe something you need to strap things like to your car or whatever it may be. This is gonna come into use. You never know. And honestly, with my friends, I'll never know. So without further ado, let's get started packing this thing with some goodies, really organize it, and really just make this a fortress for gear. All right, so one thing's for sure, this YETI bag is definitely not a camera bag. Just so I can show you, literally inside, way too much space. Absolutely no organization whatsoever. Just one giant pocket, some Velcro patch here, especially this one mesh pocket here. And there's just no place where you can put a camera. So my plan here is to make this backpack an actual camera bag. And a way to do that, right here, I got a camera cube. And this here is the Shimoda camera cube. This thing is very, very nice. I love my camera cube so nomadic, but one thing's for sure, this camera cube is very sturdy and just very, very durable. This thing has a very hard shell frame. It's very, very nice. You can't really squish it too hard. Lots of organization, as you can see. I customized this already just so I can kind of pack this for you ahead of time. And pretty much, as you can kind of see, my camera's going here. Lots of goodies that's gonna be going outside of it. And pretty much the idea here is that, let me show you. All right, so right here, already just this YETI bag just already becomes a camera bag. Especially, you have all your gear just more organized, especially just more safer, especially if like something gets crushed, you name it, my camera is definitely gonna be much more safer in this bag. But one thing why I specifically chose this and not just the nomadic one is a big, big reason. You push this in, you can't really get your camera. And the reason why I think this is such a good camera cube for this backpack is not because you can't grab your camera. The biggest reason is the fact that you have a quick access availability to your camera. That is why I love this camera cube. This thing is gonna be a huge clutch moment, especially when I'm about to go on the waters. I don't wanna be fiddling around with my camera equipment. I don't wanna be having to risk any exposure to my other equipment when my stuff is coming out. I want this as quick as possible. And the one thing that just be super clutch about this is that grab the camera, pull it out, get the mic and everything, whatever it may be, boom, boom, done. And that's just something that I really am just super proud of. I don't know about you, I thought it was pretty smart. I had this kind of laying around, I never used it, and finally it's coming to use. So let's get this out and really just get this packing with some nice goodies. All right, this here, like I said before, is a Shimoda camera cube. Great, great camera cube. But one thing for sure, what I want here is an extra lens. And what I want is my go-to lens, which is the 24-70 Sigma 2.8 lens. Guys, I love this thing so, so much. It's just a banger for pretty much everything. I made a video upon it, so feel free to check it out. But just focal length from 24-70, it just ranges from all types of use, from literally product photography, from portraits to like all the wide angles, from the telephoto, you name it. Pretty much if you need an all-around lens, a 24-70 lens pretty much hits all those markers. So this is definitely going in here. Next thing on this list, what I definitely want, especially if I'm out on the waters for pretty much a long time, whether it be like a 2-hour time or 4-hour time, especially if I'm renting a kayak or something like that, I need a power source. And what I got here is one of my favorite accessories, and this is the JYJ ZPB battery camera case. I love this thing so much. Feel free to check out my latest video upon this as well. This is one of my top accessories. This thing is not only just a camera battery case in itself, it also is a storage case for 2 SD cards when I need some more memory. And another thing about this thing, it's a power bank. Just for those emergency cases, whether you need an extra battery for your actual vlogs, your camera, or you need some oomph to your phones and stuff, or other electronics you bring along for the ride on a boat or whatever it is, you got that all handy and ready to go. Next thing I want to pack within this camera cube is a way to battle the sun. And the only way to do that is the trusty old filters from Polar Pro. These 2 Polar Pro filters are super important. Right here, I got a CP filter, which is circuit polarizer, and the other one right here is an ND filter. I love these things so much. There's so many things you kind of look upon these things. A neutral density filter and a circular polarizers are bangers to use upon with your lenses because the sun has reflections that's gonna be on the waters, especially if I'm in a boat. And the sun is gonna be just blasting, especially if I'm in the summertime. Way too much sun is gonna be just destroying my camera settings. And I don't really kind of wanna do that if I want that nice kind of blurry background. So in order to kind of battle against the sun, these are definitely going inside the bag. Next thing on this list, another thing that I kind of really want to be able to kind of carry around is my collapsible sling bag. This nomadic sling bag is another accessory that I recommended before in my previous video, but as you already know, as a collapsible sling bag as itself that I mentioned before, you got a full-on sling right at the get-go, especially if I'm out in the waters. I don't want to be grabbing things way too often into my bag. Once it's outside my bag and just attached on myself, I could probably add some filters in here, maybe add this actual power bank in the actual thing as well. You name it, whatever it may be, add some snacks, add some filters, whatever it is. This will come in the clutch, especially if you're on an adventure. So that's definitely going in the bag. All right, so next on the list, I definitely want this bag to be a very vlog ready bag as well. You know, I'm out on adventures, I'm out on a boat, I'm out kayaking or, you know, just canoeing or whatever it may be. I want to be able to vlog and bring you guys along for the adventures with some comfortability. And the one way to do that is with the tripod, and this here is the Manfrotto mini tripod. As you already know from my previous video, if you watched it before, a mini tripod is very useful for so many reasons. And the one bigger reason why is because this bag has no spots to actually put a mini tripod, or just a tripod in general, I mean. So literally just having this available within my bag will really help me, especially for vlogs. You know, when I'm just want to put my camera down, you know, I can have this just sitting like so. Gonna be really nice. But when I'm vlogging, I can actually hold it like this, push the button, and then just have it ready so you can kind of see me without having that whole jutteriness of the water moving or whatever. I can actually hold it with a sturdy hand and be able to just grip the camera just for more comfortability, but just for ease of use as well. So this is definitely go inside the bag. Last but not least, I definitely want to be able to capture good audio because I'm definitely not really going to be bringing these wireless microphones onto the water if I get submerged. I want to have something that's a little inexpensive, but also just be able to be just battling the wind. You know, it's going to be open waters. There's not much kind of protection to really protect your audio. So one way to do it is going to be using the Rode Video Micro. I've used these pretty much for every single vlog I've been on when I'm like out just one-wheeling and stuff. This is just like that wind huge dead mouse noise protection thing that just allows you to just not be able to have some crappy audio. This doesn't require any battery. If you're looking to find a microphone just to bring along for the adventures, the Video Rode Micro is probably one of my favorite ones out of all my microphones that I've owned. And it's just a lot of ease of use. There's not much else to it. You can just plug it in and then you're done, and it has really good audio. You want a one and done type of thing, this is probably your microphone. So this is definitely going inside the bag. So that's pretty much how I'm gonna be making this Yeti bag into a camera bag. But before I actually end this video, I kinda wanna add a little bit more of the Royce spice into this backpack. So let's put this inside the bag and add a little bit more spice. All right, so as you can see, great organization already, quick access availability for my camera when I need it, but I kind of want to be able to use this bag to the fullest potential. And there you got here some Velcro accessibility for whatever it may be. What I actually bought is this kind of Velcro-y type of thing, and what I kind of plan on putting in here is probably my Leathermans or knife. So, you know, let's kind of show you what it kind of looks like. To show you as an example, this thing is great for multi-tools, great for knives, and that's what's perfect for me is literally this. You can just put your knife like so, open this up, slap that on, and boom, you are knife adventure ready. And I'm gonna have like my multi-tool here probably as well, just so I can have this adventure proof, just a gear proof thing, just for these emergent cases. You never know when you need an extra knife or just have your knife available when you're in your backpack. All right, guys, I think this bag is definitely ready for my camera adventures, especially on the waters. Just judging by how it is inside, lots of organization now, lots of goodies inside for my gears, and definitely ready for the adventures, especially for, you know, whatever disaster may come about. So I'm super stoked. If you're into this type of stuff, I'd love for you to hit that like button. It really helped me with this whole YouTube algorithm, my whole YouTube channel. So I'd really appreciate it just because I love making these things for you guys. And what more of a way, you know, if you guys have anything you guys want to see, you want to have any suggestions of this bag, some way to make this thing better for my adventures, I'd love to hear it. Comment down below, guys. I'd love to hear your voice and just things that you might want to see within my channel or just even this bag. But if you're into this type of stuff, I'd love to be part of your lives. I'd love for you to be part of my lives. You know, just in general, I'd love to just communicate with you guys and just bring you along for the adventure. So hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy. God bless. Peace. Oh yeah, this thing is ready. I'm stoked, guys. This thing is definitely ready for an adventure. And I definitely think these bungee cords makes this so much better. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Peace.